Hello, everybody. How's it going? Boom, 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 boom. Hello! How's everyone doing today? I am spooked out. I'm ready. I've got my costumes on. It's spoopy season, which means I'm dressed up accordingly. Bam, 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 bam. God, this music slaps. Alright, let's just dive in. How is everyone doing today? I hope everyone's having a lovely day. Show Apple a movie that's too spooky for her? That's definitely not hard. I'm a baby. Everything is too spooky for me. Let's go! Alright. We left off, we had just met a whole bunch of villains. We had gone on a villain speed date. Oh, okay, Night Before Christmas is a fucking classic. I would watch Night Before Christmas every Halloween, every Christmas. That was like my Christmas movie that I watched with my sisters growing up. Alright. So we had just gone on a lovely speed date with a bunch of different supervillains, met a whole bunch, and it's the day after. One day later, just one little day, my inbox started blowing up. Job after job, caper after caper, ripe for the stealing. Powerful supervillains sliding into my DMs. Looks like I shook the right hands and kissed the right cheeks at that party. We are so in right now. Wait, you were kissing people? What kind of a party was this? Well, metaphorical kissing anyway. Although if I play my cards right here, maybe... Focus, Penny. Yeah. I've got offers now from Mr. Dr. Mayhem, the Overmistress, and Hate 4000. But there's a caveat. The app says 3 free caper matchups remaining. Can only pull 3 jobs before we gotta go premium. And the premium account service costs a lot. Like more than I've ever seen in one place at one time. Well, maybe crime will pay in the end. Possibly. But let's not assume that. Let's assume I'm only going to get to pull 3 capers through Crimer, and that's it. If that's the case, whom should we work for? Okay, well, if you can only do 3 capers, there's 3 combinations to consider. You can do 3 capers for the same boss. You show dedication and loyalty to one of them. Once your Crimer account expires, maybe you can keep working for them permanently. Gainful employment. Whee! Mommy, sorry, mommy. I will say, before we continue at all, as much as I love me a good cult leader mommy, I was really vibing with Dr. Mayhem. Like, I just kind of liked his general, desire to help people being why he's a villain. Because in this world, well, in our world, wanting to help people is apparently a crime. So, it's funny because it's accurate. And that let me get nice and close with one of them. Like, cozy, comfy close. Penny, your love life is not our primary concern. I'm allowed to have secondary concerns. Let me have my fun. Or you could do 2 capers for a particular boss and 1 caper for someone else. That shows some loyalty but hedges your bets, right? Not great for forging a romance, but if I don't care about that, I could split up my attention. win me a loyal friend, and possible long-term employment. Both are pretty sweet. Pro tip, don't go 2 to 1. It's the least interesting story path. Okay, noted. Lastly, do 1 job for each boss. I am kind of tempted to do 1 of each, but I mean, at the end of the day, romance is low-key what I'm after, so... 3 different villains on good terms with us could be darn handy moving forward. You want to romance Loki? Don't you? Tom Hiddleston, come on! Yeah, I could get in a little casual FaceTime with all 3. Good for my own personal goals instead of theirs. There's a whole lot of options on the table. You have any preferences here, Gib? I'm just here to support you, Penny. You make the call. I trust you'll get us where we need to be. Good luck on your first caper. I've got a scheduled raid with my guild to attend. Shadow Lord Hellclaw, the Nightmare Bringer, will feast on souls tonight. Earn some DKP and get that super awesome rare drop. So focus on 1 boss or work with 2 of them. That'll get me more tangled in their personal schemes. Or work for all 3 so I can focus on my own future schemes. No matter what I decide in the long run, I need to start somewhere. So what caper do I want to try first? This is tough. As much as I hate to say it, Hate 4000 is not fully on the table. I had a vast preference for Dr. Mayhem and the Overmistress. I wouldn't be opposed to, like, you know, doing more runs of this game in the future. And potentially, like, seeing everyone. But the Overmistress had cults. Had a cult and orgies. And that was appealing. Also just, which is always good. But Dr. Mayhem just genuinely seemed like a good person, stuck in kind of a shitty situation. Had some anger issues, but I mean, I would too after, you know, after the shit he's been through. I'm kind of leaning towards him. I'm not gonna lie. I think at the very least we should do our first caper with him, and then go from there and see if we're gonna do one with all 3, or devote. But we're probably gonna devote because, again, let's be real, I want romance. But I'm leaning towards Dr. Mayhem. What do y'all think? I'm not opposed to other options. The doctor, he just seems like a genuinely good dude. Just like stuck in a shitty situation. We won't think you're a bad person if you want those blood cult boobies. Oh, I'm not worried about that. I just, you know. I do genuinely like Dr. Mayhem's vibe. I think I'm gonna go Dr. Mayhem. I'm going Dr. Mayhem. I'm just deciding that. Oh. Oh! You get to pick? You get to pick one. Oh, some of these have... Oh, interesting. Okay, so we could do the same heist for different individuals. That's interesting. Replay value, hell yeah. Okay, so what do we want to do? Candy from a baby. I do love stealing candy. Big honker. Jesus, I love that. Loot a secret cache from an online store's warehouse. Swipe computer hardware from a cryptocurrency tech bro. Oh, I kind of want to steal from the cryptocurrency dude because ew. Obtain valuable secrets from a bank safety deposit box. Shrink and steal a hero statue from an art museum. Ooh, that sounds kind of fun. Have a chill day running errands for your boss. So, you know, we could just be their errand bitch. I think we should steal computer hardware. Fuck cryptocurrency. Alright, let's go. After accepting the job in Cranmer, I'm given an address, the basement of a disused and partially collapsed industrial building. Nothing shocking there. Mats usually hole up in abandoned spaces, just like me. Also, apologies if you still hear me sniffing. I'm almost 100% better. I'm in that awkward, like, last part of the cold where it's like still a little bit in my sinuses, but it's mostly gone. So I'm just like sniffing a lot, even though I'm basically better. Picking my way through the remains of the structure, I prepare to enter the lair of mad science. Which honestly isn't all that mad. It's about as good as a zero-budget scientist can cobble together. I will hydrate. Thank you, Papa Dwarf. I hope you're doing well. I hope everyone's doing well. I hope everyone's having a lovely Tuesday. I spent a good chunk of the day thinking it's Monday just because I was off yesterday, and that was weird. Good weird. I'm not complaining, but he's made an effort at cleaning. But there's only so much one person can do by themselves, and the equipment all looks decently maintained. Whole place reminds me of my own apartment, making do with what you've got. Hey Isaac, you in? I'm here and ready to crime it up. But the good doctor is distracted by a tiny Bluetooth earpiece and phone in hand. What the hell, Ravi? We had an agreement. We're gonna do a double-blind review. They don't need to know who wrote the paper, just that. Oh, come on. My writing style isn't that obvious. Who's gonna know? Blacklisted? I'm blacklisted from scientific review journals. Who gets blacklisted from some boring quarterly? You know damn well that whole incident was faked. I didn't plagiarize anything. That's not who I am. Ravi, look. I need this. Peer review and publication is the only way to legitimize my research. I can't get grants until I get my foot back in the door. Ravi, man, you gotta do this for me. Lives are at stake. Well, fuck you then. I don't need you. I can do this myself. I'm Dr. fucking Mayhem, and you'll rue the day you crossed me. And he spikes his expensive smartphone straight into the concrete floor. Damn, bro. That's a sad start. Fuck. What's up, Doc? He finally turns to face me, sighing in disappointment. Just digging my grave a bit deeper, I guess, and using phrases like rue the day, and now I need to buy a new phone. You're a mask. Don't buy a phone, you steal a phone. Yeah, but I've got a really good data plan with movie streaming services included. I can't steal the airwaves. Respect. Sure you can. My partner Gibson cooks you up a burner SIM card and you're good to go. Gibson's the talking cat I mentioned in my Crimer profile. He's an ultra hacker. He can hook you up. I'm still trying to get back to my real life, Penny. That means having a legit phone number from which to plead my case. But considering Plan A just collapsed on me, I guess I'm stuck with Plan B. I'm Plan B, aren't I? Yeah, sorry. I was hoping I could avoid it by getting my work published and officially recognized. A road back home. But that's not looking likely, and well, that means I'm screwed. This isn't what I wanted for my life, and I'm trying to get out from under it. But I don't know how. Isaac's still thinking like a civvy. There are options he hadn't considered, right? Self-publish his findings. Some kind of mass-based medical journal. Does he have any trustworthy allies from his old civvy life that he could tap for help? Seems like he was trying to help tap his allies. But what if he just tried like a mass-based medical journal? Yeah, that would make some people a little, like, hesitant, but... Okay, so you're a mask now. But there's a ton of mass-based services out there for people in our position. Isn't there a medical journal for mad scientists you can publish your work through instead? Technically, yes, but it's a matter of ethos. If my work gets peer-reviewed and published in one of those rags, well, it doesn't help my credibility if my work goes up next to articles on how vaginas influence earthquakes and Wi-Fi causes autism. Oh, right, because mad science. It would get my findings out there, and open-minded researchers can build on them, but I'm not sure it's worth the price. Yeah, honestly, like credit to your team. I definitely did go in being like, oh yeah, this is gonna be a fun, whimsical, like, comic book action romp. And it still is, but it's also, like, very real. And very based in reality, and, like, that's honestly kind of impressive. Sorry, every time I go back like that, just assume I'm drinking. Reject subtext, embrace dom text. Peer review and validation of work is worthless if the peer... Did I miss one? Okay. I didn't miss one. Peer review and validation of work is worthless if the peers reviewing it wrap their heads in tinfoil and live in bunkers. I need to raise my reputation, not lower it. And in the meanwhile, there's work to be done. What are you working on, anyway? Nerdy medical stuff. A unique new take on how to cure cancer. The specifics are probably not your thing. Hey, try me. How's it all work? Well, what I'm trying to prove right now is that science. Uh-huh. Science. Right. Science. Okay. But that's just the bare bones high-level overview. Really, it's just a matter of science. Mm-hmm. Are you following any of this at all? Nah, not a word of it. But you're clearly passionate about it, so that's cool. Honestly, there is something delightful about just listening to someone rant about something they're passionate about. Like, my sister, Pineapple Seed, is a brilliant, like, scientist in her own right. Like, she's gotten her name published in many scientific journals for her, like, studies. I don't give a shit about any of it, but she's very passionate about it. So it is, like, just kind of delightful listening to her talk about what she's passionate about, even if I don't really get it. I guess it's my jam, yeah? I genuinely enjoy problem solving. When I can solve a problem instead of beating my head against a wall. But enough about me and my problems. We've got math shit to do. You sure you want to do mass shit at all? I mean, if your rep's really important to you. I know, it's a goddamn tug-of-war. I want to pull one way, but I get nothing. So I gotta pull the other way. But if I pick the right capers to pull, it'll get me some rep within the mass community without completely burning me elsewhere. And I think working with you is the key, because your rep is clean. Clean? I'm on an FBI wanted list, Isaac. For petty theft, sure. The occasional high-profile heist, but nothing violent, nothing that genuinely makes the world a worse place. And what happened to your mother? That's a goddamn shame. It's not right. A corporate lab going that far to protect trade secrets? No, that's not the world I want. Neither do you. So I think it's appropriate for us to help each other. You know about that, huh? Well, now I'm curious. What happened to her mom? Guys, it's the captain.
Hello.
Captain, look at this hot scientist I plan to fuck.
Alright, but can I fuck the robber?
She's me.
So can I fuck the robber?
I mean, we're dating, so yeah, I guess. Like, love you.
Love you too.
The captain's my partner, for anyone who doesn't know. He's my babe, my boo. I'm taking off my robe, I'm hot. Cap, when are you gonna marry the gobbo? Don't pressure him. I'm in no rush, and neither is he. Besides, I'd rather be, like, you know, somewhat comfortable in life and making stable money and stuff, and have, like, a stable financial situation before we think about marriage. Okay, but now I'm curious, like, what happened to her mom? Yeah, and you have my sympathies, Penny. I did my research after the Crimer event. Of all the potential henches I talked to, you're the only one I felt comfortable working with. Oh, he likes us. Ooh. Well, shit. It's validating as hell. Feels good to hear. I think we should be straight with him. Even harmless crimes could pull him into this world deeper than expected. Okay, that's cool, but you do realize it's still crime, yeah? I'm still stealing things on your behalf. It's illegal. And every time I do it, that tug-of-war yanks deeper. If you're okay with that, okay, we'll do business. But I can't do that in good conscience if you're trying to stay legitimate. I'm Dr. Mayhem, remember? It's been decided. I still feel I can come back, even if I have to leverage my outlaw status for now. Forgiveness is a virtue. I'm getting messages from folks. I'm trying to stream, y'all. Let me decide for myself how deep I want to go. And I know that someone like you can help me get where I have to be. Got it. As long as we're clear. I do appreciate the concern, believe me. Most mass would be like, woo, let's go cause some chaos, without an ounce of sympathy. I'm glad to have met you, Penny. I think we're a good match for each other. Woo! Yeah, me too. Aw, their little blushy faces are so cute. Oh, there's a save button. Boop. Let's save, just in case. It's always good to save, just in case. I'm such a paranoid saver in games. I'm the type of person that's, like, when I'm about to quit out of a game, I save, like, 4 times, just in case, you know? Speaking of crime, let's get to work. You saw the deets on Crimer of what I'm looking for? Yep. Walk me through the fine points and we'll get started. If I'm going to cure cancer using gene therapy, I need to run simulations first. Lots and lots of simulations. The kind of computing hardware needed to do that isn't cheap. With no major lab backing my efforts, I gotta roll my own. Fortunately, I know where we could steal a bunch of math-crunching hardware. And it's arguably a societal good to do it, too. You're going to swipe computing gear from cryptocurrency miners. Sure thing! Question. What's cryptocurrency? How do you not know about this? It was the hottest tech trend of the last decade. Look, Gibson does the computer stuff, so I don't gotta. I'm the one who sneaks around and picks locks and stuff while he does the cat in the chair tech support. I mean, I've vaguely heard of cryptocurrency. It's like money, right? Except it's digital and stuff. Crypto, an extremely terrible idea which should have never become a thing in the first place, are synonyms. It requires piles and piles of computer hardware and enough electricity for an entire nation state to dredge up imaginary money. Crypto is basically rolling coal for nerds. Now, the facility I'm thinking of hijacking does other stuff too. They're smart enough not to go all crypto all the time. But they're still scumlords, and I'm perfectly fine with stealing from scumlords. Gonna preface this by saying, for legal reasons, it's a joke, but it's not stealing if it's from shitty people. We're going to put their hardware to better use. Genetic folding simulations for my cancer research. Steal a bunch of computers. Got it. You could have just said that in the first place. I wanted you to understand why we're stealing from these particular assholes, though. Dude, you're a mask. You don't need a convoluted justification for why your crime is okay, actually. It's not my life's ambition to go full throttle mask, remember? I want to do some good. Close enough to good, at any rate. Would you rather I've stolen computers from orphans and shit? Okay, I get it. But I'm going to need to bring Gibson in on this, I think. He knows more about computers than I ever could. You good with my cat buddy taking point on operations? No problems here. Okay, Gibson, do you copy? We need your feline mojo right now. Loud and clear on comms. So we're stealing some minors? Great. Really? I don't normally do kidnapping. And wouldn't we have to go deep into a mine to drag them out? Miners is what you call the individual computer cores that do cryptocurrency calculations, Penny. Well, that's just confusing. Why not simply call them computers instead? I mean, she's got a point. I didn't name the things! Okay, look. I know a few things about how server farms are laid out, and a few ideas for how we could attack this. I'm gonna need eyes and ears inside the place first. Scout it out properly before I can finalize a plan. So our standard process, then. Yeah, but we can't just fake your employment there and have you waltz all around. These guys are traditionally pretty paranoid. For cover stories, I can think of two that'll work. A reporter or an investor. And I can fake your credentials for either. So, you want to go asking questions for an interview or promising rewards if they let you in on their secrets? A reporter cover would let me ask some really probing questions to put him on the defensive. Defensiveness reveals weaknesses. An investor would get a deeper, more private look at operations. And I could play it as clueless and rich to keep their guard down. Which way do I want to go? Reporter or investor? What do we want to do, folks? Which one? Boom, 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 boom. Pew, 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 pew. Pew, 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 pew. We could do... I kind of like the idea of investor. Mostly because I love any time I have to play it clueless. I think that's always fun, personally. Let's go, investor. Yeah, playing the fool works pretty well in these situations. They overlook your real purpose and uncovers any knowledge gaps. I want the complete inside scoop. I'll pretend to be an investor. Okay, I'll make the arrangements and you'll be ready to go tomorrow. You two can take it from here. I've got software to set up for genetic folding simulations anyway. Good luck in there. Bluffing my way through this is going to take work. Usually I have at least some understanding of the role I'm playing, but I trust Gibson to help me through, and I trust you to get me out of a jam. If there's one lesson I've learned well from my mother, teamwork makes the dream work. I want to know what happened to her mom. I'm so curious. After Gibson spends a day faking my credentials, I arrange a ride to the Meta Money mining facility, which is kind of enormous. Like, ridiculously so, considering it's just a bunch of computers in a box. It's a gigantic building, complete with smokestacks and weird metal tubing and all sorts of crap sticking out of it. Panda Bear to Fancy Feast, come in, over. Reading you loud and clear, Panda Bear. Okay, so the fuck is this place? It's massive. I was figuring we were gonna visit with some dude in an apartment with a couple desktop PCs or something. A mining facility has thousands and thousands of computers in it, Penny. They take up space. This one's built into a previously abandoned chemical plant. Oh my gosh, that's a tongue twister. Meta Money bought the place and cheap and renovated it. Meta Money. I'm gonna add that into my list of tongue twisters to do before, like, theater shows. As, like, vocal exercises. Meta Money. Offices, control rooms, and huge open spaces to run thousands of computers in. All sorts of stuff. Great. Techie junk I know next to nothing about. As an investor, you don't need to know how anything works. All you want is your bottom line, yeah? And I can poke and prod and dig into things they may not want to tell me, because I don't know what I should and shouldn't ask. Exactly. And if you need any specific intel for the heist, I'll poke you on comms. I love Gibson. I love our little cat buddy. Anytime there's a cat in video games, I just get happy. I love cats. You and I, the perfect team. Let's do this. I'm not going to be able to just wander freely all over the place this time. I've got a guided tour interview arranged instead. So successfully scouting this place is going to come down to asking the right questions and making the right observations. And that's also where you come in. I want your input as we go along, to help guide the flow of conversation. You're a part of the team too. I'm escorted through the waiting area by what's clearly a rent-a-cop on a service contract. Sneaking past him tonight shouldn't be difficult. Ah, GM! Hi! Hello! Thank you so much for the raid! Hi! How was your stream? You were playing Palia today, right? I think I saw that. How is it? Is it good? I kind of on my list to play. GM the Game Monster is a kaiju loving. TTRPG fanatic who enjoys creature features and board games. They're all about the wholesome vibes, but don't be fooled. They've also survived eldritch horrors and hunted ghosts with their fellow nerds. Expect a mythical menagerie of furry and scaly fun. Pally is so fun? Yeah, nice. Yeah, I know it's free. You're getting Zilla into it? Nice. Yeah, it's just one of those games that, like, I've been meaning to check out, and I just haven't. I have too many of those. But welcome on in, Raiders. Hello and hello. If you don't know who I am, my name is Appleseed. I'm your friendly neighborhood plant goblin druid. I'm currently in a witch costume, just because it's spooky month, and that's fun for me. Cake and Crows, thank you for following. Welcome to the orchard. I do a lot of indie game content. I do a lot of comfy, cozy stuff. I do primarily indie game content, a lot of Pokemon, a lot of games nostalgic to me. And I just talk about D&D musical theater way too much, but more than anything, I just like to have a comfy, cozy time where we can relax and de-stress from the craziness of life together. Also, I'm OGM from the Mythical Menagerie, which is the stream team we both are a part of, and you should check out the entire team at that list. At that link right there, which pulls up a big list. So, my brain was connected. It was like, I said list when I was thinking link, but I mean, that is a list, technically. Yeah, no worries. If you have to do any self-care, I completely understand. Yeah, I'm Witchy Apple today, just because I wanted to wear a witch outfit for the first day of October. Can I cast a spell to make you less exhausted? As long as I can do one for myself, too, because I could use it. But, this will also be a reoccurring thing throughout October. I will have all sorts of, like, Halloween assets, because I like to wear costumes during October, just for funsies in a VTubing sense. So, this is the one today. You can get it here if you want. I highly recommend it. It's very, very cute. You're a newish streamer person and you're hoping to join Mythical Menagerie in the future. Yay! New friend! Well, thank you. I do appreciate it. And yeah, for those coming in, we are playing Penny Larceny, Gig Economy Supervillain today, which is a game by Fic Factory Games. Which you could check out Fiction Factory Games here. But I was fortunate enough to be given a key to this game, and I'm thoroughly enjoying it so far. It's basically like a supervillain, dating sim slash, comic book action-y, very real. I don't know how to describe it, but it's great. I've been thoroughly enjoying it. And soon I'm face to face with the facility's owner. Yep, that's a tech bro. Yep, her and I really did have the same reaction. All polish and charisma and money and little else. I think there's a factory somewhere that stamps them out from a template. Hello, pleasure to meet you, Mr. Basler. Please, Mr. Basler was my father. Call me Sir Basler. Oh god, even that face, oh my god, that's so well designed to be scummy looking. Like, that looks perfect. That's the exact fucking face. Disruptive tech bro. Yeah, we're going to be stealing. That can't possibly be intentionally designed to look like a certain elongated muskrat. I was thinking it. I don't know if I should say it. Wait, you got knighted? Yeah, I'm in the official order of knightly defenders of Struskov. The great leader himself knighted me for setting up his Wi-Fi. It's pretty hype, yeah. Sir Basler, then. I'm April Sneeds with Panda Group Investments. We spoke on the phone, I believe. I'm putting on my, professional woman voice. Oh, probably not. I have people who answer the phone for me. I don't have a phone. It's a tech bro who doesn't have a phone. Of course he fucking is. I hate him. I hate him so much. You don't have a phone in this day and age? He pulls a phone-sized object from his pocket, resembling a featureless glass obelisk of strange power. Nope, I have this. Look at this beauty. Enough processing power for 200 million moon landings. It never leaves my side. But I'm just too busy to deal with something as archaic and ancient as a phone call, so it simply doesn't do those. So, not a phone. I have an overseas call center intercept all my calls, sort them in terms of priority, and then, oh, this is the best part. Email, text, so old school. No, they use a social network I bought to communicate with me. It cost $44 billion, but after I booted out every single person who ever said anything mean about me, it was so worth the price. Oh, I'm crying. Oh, this is so fucking... Ugh. It really is. It really is. It really is. The muskrat himself. Now it's a single user network. Me, I am the user. I'm the only one who gets a voice. I renamed the site Basler. Hype, right? God, I hate him. Right. Very hype. So they explained to you on Basler whom I represent, yes? Panda Group Investments is keen on investing in your company. We believe crypto is the future of finance. But before we talk numbers, and I believe we can aim for 7, maybe 8 figures specifically, I need to review your facility. I'm tasked with ensuring that MEMEME's technology is truly cutting edge, forward-thinking, synergistic. Oh god, she really has all the buzzwords. Cutting edge, forward-thinking, synergistic. So, I can have that tour then? No, I'm saying, that's what the company's called. You sort of hum the name. Meta money is just what we put on the paperwork. I see. Well, can I tour, then? Absolutely. Let's walk and talk. And 2 guards fall into step to escort us. Damn. No chance of slipping away now. Probably won't be able to go to the bathroom without someone following me at this rate. This is all going to come down to social engineering. I need to keep him excited and engaged if he's going to offer up information. So, cryptocurrency. Tell me more about that, because I was under the impression most of it had crashed in value. Buy the dip and hold. Always buy the dip. Sure, we lost some value. I feel like I'm not, like I need to pinch my nose while I do this. But that's because the paper hand wannabes got out. Like, was that worse? Was that more accurate? I need to make him sound like a fucking nerd. That's what I need to do. Oh, I'm not gonna injure myself. Look, I'm just gonna pitch it a little bit. The true visionaries like myself, we never left. We're still here. Crypto's coming back in a big way, and I'm doing my part to push it to the moon. It needs to be whinier and more attention-seeking. But Mom, it's my turn on the PlayStation. That's the energy I need to channel. Oh, Mom, it's my turn to buy Twitter. Another year or two, and we'll be back to the highs we reached before. We'll be the official currency of entire nations. Just wait and see. So, you have faith then? Not in God, if that's what you mean. God is dead. Crypto is king. Oh, I hate him. But the facility isn't all crypto mining. It scales and flexes to meet the needs of the ever-shifting tech market. When coins are low, I rent out my processors for whatever task people need them for. No questions asked. 100% uptime and profit. No questions asked. I don't care what the system gets used for, as long as I'm getting paid. Facial recognition, deepfake, surveillance, whatever. It's all good and encrypted to ensure anonymity and privacy. Meaning, has become an all-in-one platform as a service for the sort of people who were crypto early adopters. Yikes. So HateBot mine, I think it's 4,000. HateBot 4,000. I found someone who is totally okay if you kill them. If my boss were wealthy, maybe we could just rent some servers and call it a day. I think theft is the only cheap option we've got. To set that theft up, I need some actionable intel. Gotta keep buttering him up. What else should we dig on? God, all of these could work. Let's feed his ego, though. That's the way to get to a boy like this. How much did Gibbs say this place makes again? I'm gonna stop pinching my nose because that will start to hurt if I keep going. And you really produce $100,000 in cryptocurrency every day here? That's impressive. It's hype, yeah, but I could be making more. This place can't run at full capacity yet. That's why I want Panda's investment, to sponsor legislation that'll get rid of annoying regulations and restrictions. Legislation? You can just buy laws? Well, not directly, but if you lobby the right people, sure, why not? Money makes everything possible in this world. Most local city councils are too short-sighted. They don't see the potential. Gotta right-size their thinking. I mean, I've always used tech for purposes it wasn't designed for. I put 58008 into my calculators to spell boobs. Guys, he's so edgy. Look at him. Oh man, he wrote boobs in a calculator. Look at how edgy and, you know, cutting edge he is. Oh, I fucking hate him. So you're into boobs? No. The point is doing unexpected things with tech. When you write 58008, you're encrypting text with numbers. Other kids used it for homework. Well, I was thinking, how do I make money with numbers and encryption? I'm sorry, you can't fucking tell me that at like 6 or 7. What age would you start doing that? Maybe let's say like fucking 10. That he was thinking, oh yes, how do I make money with numbers? And not just, boobs funny word. Oh, but that's exactly the type of shit that people like Elongated Muskrat would say. And I hate it. It's awful. And the solution? Take a bunch of gamer video cards, turn them into money printers instead. I'm a genius. Okay, so he likes to talk. Good for me. Although I need him both excited and directed at delivering what I need to know. So Panda's interested in sponsoring our expansion? Absolutely. I'll admit I don't know much about this sector, but our analysts and marketing executives feel it's a good fit for us. I don't really need to know how it all works. I just need to know that we'll get a return on our investment. Exactly. And with your capital, I can turn that around into a massive wall of money. You'll be drowning in Lambos and mansions in no time. The key is funding political campaigns. I lobby for more and more access to power. Electrical power or political power? Yes. Got 3 city power grids feeding into us. This facility is right on the edge of them. Drains power from 3 towns. One even offers free taxpayer-provided power for low-income communities. Ha! Fucking rubes. We don't have to pay a dime, just take it all. I hate him, 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 I hate him. You drain electricity from them and contribute to the right campaigns to ensure we're able to keep doing so. We count as a small business because all of our money is tied up in crypto. No traditional income, no big business, nothing to tax, no reason to lock us out of a grid intended for small businesses. Win-win. That's great! We like to hear that. Take advantage of a system. Ha-ha! Fuck the pores! Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, I just read that next sentence and I don't even want to say it. I don't even want to say it because it makes me so vile to think of. Anyways. Nobody has to be poor. If they were smart enough to make the right moves, they'd have 8 Lambos in their garage like me. Okay, so I know we're not a violent villain. However, sucks for them that they aren't as smart as me. But what can you do? Not my fault they're not making the effort. Our tour of the facility reaches a huge double door, but the security guards bypass using a keycard. Note to self, find different access route or steal a keycard. And inside is, goddamn, this is like walking into an oven. An oven inside a jet engine. Needless to say, this game got on the woke list of games. I'm disappointed it was because of pronouns and not the massive amounts of anti-capitalist, anti-fascist rhetoric. Thousands and thousands of computers, all in racks, all with their own noisy cooling fans. Hot air flowing through it all as industrial-grade AC tries to keep it from overheating. This is one of 3 wings in the building devoted to mining. These computers crank 24/7, minting crypto. Once any part of the rig burns out, we just replace it. Constant uptime, constant, perpetual, unending profit. We practically need to shout at each other to be heard, draping all of our speech in heavy exclamation marks. Honestly, that's kind of a power move. It's just like getting the list of woke games and playing every single one. This, wow, that has to be expensive. Did I stutter to flower? But yeah, of course it is. Nah, I just use Smart Agent software to automatically scoop hardware off manufacturer websites before anyone else can get to it. Everyone's using them for something boring like playing video games is stuck with scalper markup, but not me. I'm being smart. My software buys up new supply in less than a second of being available at retail cost. Doesn't it take a lot of work for you to constantly install new computers? Nope, I don't do a lick of work. Work is for other people, not Sir Basler. I contract out minimum wage technicians to do that for me every night. I'm gonna kill him, 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 I'm gonna kill him. The software automatically determines when a miner is close to burning out, orders a replacement, and arranges for it to be replaced. So, it's all AI controlled. Yeah, my own software, proprietary and state-of-the-art. I hear a contented, pleased little purr over my comms. Clearly, Gibson is thrilled to hear that. One point of failure to take control of. I'm not sure what we want to ask here. A control room or server farm we probably want to get access to. Several active grenades shoved up his ass, damn. But also learning about the AI could be useful. You made an entire artificial intelligence just to control this place? That's amazing! Not really. Smart agents are common enough, even if mine are smarter than the average program. It frees me up to focus on other projects, or just go out driving and partying if an algorithm is handling day-to-day maintenance. What's the point of money if you can't enjoy life, right? Who's got time to toil away with, like, some day laborer when there's hot women and bubbly on offer? How does the AI work exactly? Sweet thing is the same hardware that mines for coins also runs my AI, so it's all under one roof. Cost savings! When I'm in the control room, all I gotta do is log into Basler, and I've got one-touch access to everything. That's very convenient. And very, very exploitable. Hey, can we get out of here? My throat is starting to hurt from all the yelling. You got it! As nice it would be to hang around examining the mining equipment in detail, my ears are practically bleeding and I've gotta get to Safe Haven. Fancy feast. You got enough? I got some ideas, but maybe keep him talking a bit longer. Maybe he'll reveal more. The door leads us past similar mining rooms, thankfully not exposing ourselves to oven-like heat and airport-like noise. Till we arrive at Sir Basler's private office, which is very task-focused. Banks of monitors and systems, sound isolated from the factory floor. He grins as he flips a monitor around, revealing a minibar, just for his own use. Hey, want some Coke? I'm assuming you mean soda. Oh, definitely. I mean, cocaine is so 80s. It's all about nootropics and enriched liquid meal replacements now. With an energy drink in hand, he takes his a phone, and docks it in a cradle, lighting up several monitors with live performance charts. After making some cursory checks to ensure the facility is still ticking along, he turns back to resume our chat. So what do you think? Amazing stuff, right? Just the kind of tech Panda should be investing in. I'm always expanding, always increasing value, growing forever. There's no ceiling on this. The line only goes up. We're taking this to the moon. It's all very impressive, yes. But I have one concern before we start cutting checks in your name. Where's the innovation? Excuse me? You have to make your target a little angry. It's how you provoke a reaction. This facility isn't unlike other crypto mining facilities across the world. More automated, more efficient, but still the same pattern. You're even shoring up against dips by renting your farm out for other purposes. I'd say it's clever, but that's also pretty standard now. I'd grease the wheels on this investment if we knew you had long-term plans. Ones unique to your industry. Oh, you want the secret sauce, huh? This is all pretty bland. I want the spice. The spice must flow. Well, okay. Only because it's you and I. We've got this bond. We've got this understanding. It's not minting one single type of coin. We mint everything. And notably, we mint new coins we generate ourselves. The AI that I've developed automatically generates new blockchains, new types of coins, hypes them up through sponsored deals, sock puppets, spoofed accounts, pushes them right back to the moon. And then cashes it all out. Everyone else has the rug pulled out from under them, but who cares? It's all automated. We algorithmically generate cool coins and NFT projects based on trending topics and automatically close them out. And if there's one resource this world has more than enough of, one resource ripe for the harvesting, it's gullibility. That's the real money. Pump it up, get everyone to hype, then dump it. And this is good that you're swindling so many people. Yeah, no, that sounds about right. A swindle or smart business investment. I say it's the latter. Everything legal is good. That's how the law works. What I do is just above board. There isn't a secret sauce, just the sauce. It's not my fault if others jump on my coins. I'm allowed to cash out when I want, so could they, if they're smart enough. The beauty of crypto is that it's completely unregulated and unrestricted. Everything is valid, nothing is forbidden. Imagine a future where money isn't money. It's a fully end-to-end control chain of absolute power. Like, more than it already is. Everybody wins! Well, except for the suckers. But who cares, right? It's their own fault for not seeing the bigger picture. The more I talk to this guy, straight up, the more I talk to this guy, the more apparent it is that he's just like the 11, 12-year-olds that I used to teach when I worked school age in daycare. Like, that same level of kind of like, I'm the coolest person in the whole world. And, you know. No. God, I hope not. But like, that kind of arrogance and, you know. Haha, yeah. So screw those guys, haha. I want to throw up. You and me both, Penny. I'm glad you understand. In the end, all that matters is money. The money I can bring to the Panda Investment Group. My metacoin minting process is one of a kind. And with your support, I can ensure the right palms are greased to keep the wheel turning. So can I count on your support? Absolutely. I'll need time to prepare the paperwork, keep everything legal and above board. I get it. I do. Everything I do is legal. I never skirt the law. It's how I stay in operation. Take your time. Have your people call my people, and they'll pay me on Basler when the deal's done. See you around. If you'll excuse me, I've got a supermodel to do. As if to emphasize his point, the guards stand at the ready to escort me from the facility. Understood. Have a nice day, Mr. Basler. Sir, Basler, please. I don't know much about cryptocurrency. Thank you, Trix. Isn't it adorable? I love looking for Halloween assets. It's my favorite thing about this time of year. But if that was cryptocurrency, the man, I think I'm pretty solidly against it. I depart from the facility, back to my rideshare, but it won't be the last time I visit this place, because next time, I'm gonna steal it. What a perfect asshole. He's found the ideal spot for his operation, right on the nexus of lax legislation and exploitable resources. And the poor community's dealing with brownouts because of his power-hungry facility? Fuck them, apparently. Think you can see how I wanted to pilfer his hoard, right? Yeah, you know how I said you're a mask and you shouldn't care who you're stealing from? Fuck that and fuck this dude. And the suck of it is that Capes can't stop him. He's not lying. Everything he's doing is perfectly legal. Which leaves the job to us. Take him out and profit from the process. I like it. That's some high quality mash shit. Do something that benefits others and yourself. best of both worlds. And to make your dream a reality, let me present your true henchman of the day, Gibson Shadowlord Hellclaw Larceny. All hail Shadowlord Hellclaw and his feline power. You're damn right! I've come up with not one, but not two, but three possible plans to pick from. Underneath all this fluff and fur is the mind of a genius. I will now reveal the plan. Behold my genius. Behold it, I say! Yeah, I decided to go with Dr. Mayhem. I love him. I love him so much. I love the fact that he seems like genuinely a good dude. And behold my amazing chalkboard art talent as I illustrate his plan. No, we're using my virtual whiteboard software instead. My planning session, my rules. Aww. It's just fucking paint. Oh, I love that. There's three good avenues to getting what you want. Advanced computing power courtesy of MEMEME money. Two Flower wrote the game. It's pronounced I'm not pronouncing it that way. It just come out as a purr anyway. Plan 1. Scam the scammers. We hijack his systems to mint new coins for our purposes. Okay, I'll bite. How? We steal the key and unlock the loot. The key meaning he's not a phone, and the lock being his control room. Okay, I'm going back. Scam the scammers. He told you how much control he has over the facility, and we saw him physically dock his phone with the monitoring system. If we gain access to both, we pwn him. We're pawning his facility, huh? No, pwn is in own, just with a P. It's an old internet meme thing. Point is, it'll mint coins for us. Other crypto bros hop on the fake coin, his systems pump it and dump it, and then we take all the money. He can even use his own systems to order a whole pile of hardware for our purposes. We're gonna build a wall of computers, and Basler's gonna pay for it. Oh man, that's gonna piss off a lot of crypto fanatics. I'm down for that. Let's do it. Hang on, I've got two more candidates. Plan 2, burn it down. Oh, I like that one. Again, we secure the phone in the control room, but then we false flag a bunch of his hardware is dying and in need of replacement. Penny sneaks in with the work crews to ensure the right units get pulled and dumped in the trash. Then we steal their dumpsters. He did mention we contracted work crews, but we didn't learn much more beyond that. I'll admit, I'm working from incomplete information here, but I doubt Basler takes out his own garbage. Dunno, maybe he has robots? Humans are cheaper. For now, it's gotta be humans. Hello, Pun! Thank you so much. I sneak you in as an employee, you dump the hardware, and we take out the garbage. Stealing a whole ass dumpster is kind of an obvious move. Which is why I'll also shut down the environmental controls. No more cooling. Every remaining miner overheats and dies. Mega meta money go boom. How's that work as a distraction? Enough to make off with a dumpster full of working hardware? It's a spectacular amount of e-waste in the aftermath, but it's a good outcome aside from that. There's also my last option. Plan 3, hijack the system. This one's quieter, simpler. What you want is a large amount of computing power, right? We don't need to remove the gear from his network. Just connect you to it over the internet. Run your code from the cloud. Basler's smart enough to not be a 100% crypto facility. Not when bubbles can pop. It's also a general cloud processing server. You simply run your code using his cloud, and Basler never finds out we're using his facility as a timeshare. Honestly, it'd be nice to have someone else pay for the electricity. Running a dozen computers in this basement is pricey. I'm iffy on using the same loopholes he's using, but if it aids my research, I don't know. Maybe. It's also the quietest of the plans. Sneaky, stealthy. Good if you want to maintain a low profile. I would also like to avoid anything splashy. Okay. Wow, this is a lot of magic wave poof hacker shit. Can you seriously do this, Gibson? Sounds vague and unrealistic. Like a security expert could point out a lot of logical holes here. Penny, we live in a world where caped heroes fight masked villains and your boss is a mad scientist. And I am a talking cat. Realism went so far out the window that it broke Earth orbit and is headed to Mars. Okay, point taken. Now, all of these plans hinge on two things. Getting the not a phone and getting into the facility. To do that, Penny's gonna have to do some breaking and entering and sneaking about. No problem. Gibbs the tech master, but I'm the master thief. I can do that. Okay, so boss, which plan do you prefer? Hell if I know what you do. Any of them are okay for my needs, so go with what you think is best. Penny, any opinions here? I'd say... all of these are really tempting. Hijacking the system helps us avoid attention, which I think is what Dr. Mayhem is most after. He doesn't want to, you know, basically be painted as a mask. Burning everything down is very tempting. Just because, God, I'd like to make those fuckers pay. But that's also very busy and would create a lot of attention. Scamming the scammers to make them pay for our own hardware is what I'm leaning towards right now. I think we scam the scammers. We're taking every last one of them for a ride. Got everyone to invest in our own coin and use it to buy oodles of stuff. Is it even stealing when they voluntarily give you everything you want? Close enough to be fun, at least. Okay, I'll get my genetic folding simulations ready to go. By the end of the night, I'll have taken a huge step forward in my research. Thanks for all your help, Gibson. I'm glad we have a chance to work together directly like this. You're a pretty cool human, Doc. Happy to help. Alright. Heist time. Oh, I should explain something before we start heisting. See that crimer rating up in the corner? The crimer app is going to start evaluating me during the caper. Starts at 0, but it'll gain stars as we progress and do things either really clean or really awesome. Bet I can unlock some cool loot if I can get 5 stars. Or a consolation prize if I earn 0. But honestly, don't worry about it. Any caper you walk away from is a good one. Demanding perfection each time isn't any fun. Got it? We good. Okay, onward. Step 1. Steal a phone that doesn't make phone calls. Basler lives in a McMansion a few miles away from his facility. A bachelor in a 12-bedroom home. Yep, that makes sense. I lurk in the bushes outside his quiet, 95% unoccupied home. It's a peaceful little moment before the mayhem. You know what? This feels right. You handling tech, me handling theft. I mean, it's how my mother and father worked. She did the physical work, he provided technological expertise. Considering you couldn't figure out how to open a PDF on your phone last week, probably for the best I'm your tech. Hey, now I figured it out in the end. Now I open all kinds of, PCDs or PFQs or whatever. My point is that I'm happy you're taking point on the planning here. Not just because I suck with computers. Because this works. Partners who bring our own skills to the table. Just like my parents did. And I'm proud to work with you, Gib. You're no sidekick or mascot or even an annoying older brother. You're my respected partner. Aw, thanks, Penny. I really appreciate the vote of confidence. I haven't forgotten you either. You're my partner, too. It's like 3 equal pieces of pie. Of the pizza pie. Pizza. So how do we bust into his house? Here's where my skills come into play. Get comfy in there. We're going up. Gibson ducks down into my backpack, sealing the flap shut and cushioning himself with all the padding I've put in there. Let's see. Giant mansion with so many unoccupied rooms, each of them only existing to pad out the house-size bragging rights. So many entry points, I can barely contain myself trying to choose. The kitchen is an odd choice, and because nobody will expect it. Exactly. The kitchen is for the hired help. No way this tech bro makes his own food beyond maybe a sandwich or two. And the back door is woefully unmonitored, being something of an expert in picking locks, getting in his child's play. There we go. No problems at all. Inside is a barely used kitchen, just as I suspected. Heck, mostly I'm seeing stacks of energy drinks and snacks. And... holy shit. What? Look at all the candy bars. Nibblers, bunch of crunches, coconut blasto bits, these nuts. He has a big chunker. I thought it was only a legend. How the heck did he get such a rare treat? Penny, focus. I am focused. Focused on stealing me some of this delicious candy. Scoot over, make room. Much to his annoyance, I shovel some expensive chocolate into my backpack. Hopefully it won't taste like cat dander later. Honestly, I respect it. I'd steal snacks too. Okay, so you took his snacks. Can we get back on task now? Yeah, onward. Sneaking through the rest of the house is easy peasy lemon squeezy. Not much security to speak of. I saunter up to his bedroom in super stealthy mode. Tiny little bit of oil on his doorknob will ensure no squeaks when I open it. Aw, that's almost cute. Sir Basler fell asleep at his desk, still in his day clothes. Is the little tech bro working too hard? Does he need a nap and a blankie and some warm milk? So cute, so innocent. I guess he'll have to settle for a nice cozy stealing his stuff. Of course, I don't literally take the phone. He's clutching it with a vice-like grip anyway, so that's not in the cards. Instead, I sneakily plug into it using a wire leading to Gibson's visor, and we clone his phone. And if he tries to use it to re-establish control over his systems, well, for some reason it'll have connection problems. Since he'll wake up with his phone intact and seemingly unchanged, by the time he figures it out, we'll be long gone. Neat trick, right? 10 out of 10 for style. All Gibson's idea, of course. I stand there in absolute silence as Gibbs slurps up all of Basler's data. And when I feel a wiggle in my backpack indicating he's done, I disconnect. Nighty-night, my dude. When you wake up, we'll be long gone and you'll have dozens of speculative investors pissed off at you. Think I can safely exit the way I came in. This is going great. Nothing's gonna stop me now. Hey, we are live on the scene and ready to dish out some streamer justice on the baddies. Clout? Oh no. Cape Book influencer. Oh no. It's your boy Clout and he's here to kick your ass. And if you enjoy this heroic beatdown, be sure to like, share, subscribe, and punch that bell. What? I think it's some kind of streaming hero, given his introduction, I mean, and his colorful costume. With 10,000 strong in chat, we are here to show you that justice is best served with style and showmanship. We are live on Cape Book and ready to fight. Be sure to leave a comment below the video if you enjoyed tonight's heroism. Before we haul you off to jail, just want to shout out our sponsor, Continuos. Start your breakfast off right with Continuos. Hashtag sponsored, hashtag ad, hashtag justice. Use coupon code CLOUT20 for 20% off your first order. I have no words for whatever the hell this is. Okay, Mr. Clout, is it? Technically it's XX Clout 69XX, but yeah, you can call me Clout. And I'm gonna... This feels so targeted. Y'all, if anyone gives me 5 gifted subs right now, I'll turn my camera on and floss. I'm joking, I'm not gonna do that, but... Oh yeah, Dog Lord coming in with that 5 gift sub bomb. Chat, you know what we do for gift subs. Get hype! And he starts dancing. I think that's one of those fork knife dances or something. You know, if you're busy, I can just go. It's no problem. Oh no, I'm gonna serve you justice. Justice is maximum esports poggers. To be clear, exactly how are you doing that? Martial arts, high-powered weaponry, laser eyes, organic worldwide web shooters, or... I have the most powerful superpower of them all. Toxic chat community! And immediately the chat starts mocking me, saying genuinely hurtful and harassing things I will not be repeating here. Hey, that's not really nice of you. I'm extremely uncomfortable right now. My fans are also on Crimer. We're gonna flood your feed with harassment until you give up your criminal ways. You can't stop our justice! That's awful. That's awful that that's so legit and actually how some streamers function. Look, I'm at my fair share of shitty people VTubing. My superpower is hate raids, honestly! We'll debate you in the marketplace of ideas until you surrender and turn yourself in. So, is that how you knew I'd be here? Insider dirt from Crimer? No, I got an anonymous tip on Catebook. What? How would someone on Catebook know I was here right now? You have no right to harass Sir Basler. This man is a futurist. He's a visionary crafting a new decentralized economy. Freedom from oppressive government regulation. Freedom from social control. The digital revolution has begun and you can't stop it. Okay, I don't have time to play with some influencer hero wannabe. I need to extract myself from this situation and fast. Any ideas for dealing with this? Sorry, all I saw was play some copyrighted music that his stream gets taken down. Honestly, I think we go with that one. Immediately I whip up my phone, fire up a playlist, and start blasting the world's most legitious hard rock band. I'll spare you the music though, since I don't want to get you in trouble. Naturally, Catebook's automated systems lock on to this copyright violation and start immediately issuing takedown notices. Hey, stop that! What's the matter? I'm just adding fuel to your stream, so you can ride the lightning because nothing else matters. Are you worried that the DMCA will leave you forgiven too? He quickly takes out his phone to mute the microphone on his drone. Knock it off! You're ruining my stream! Viewers are 23% more likely to leave if you mute your audio. Don't you have any respect for the hustle? I'm trying to make a living here. I'm not exactly rolling in cash, you know. I mean, I'm stuck in the hustle too, but you're a hero. Why are you dancing for pocket change on the internet? Because heroing doesn't pay the bills. Not without a paid sponsor or a non-profit charitable benefactor behind you. If I don't get enough clout, get it? I won't be able to keep my sponsors. So come on, help a hustler out, okay? Huh, I didn't know that. Okay, I'll mute the music. Appreciate it. Now we fight. And here we go. One big knockdown. Drag out fight. Cape versus mask. Oh shit. I didn't think about that. I didn't think about how the music would probably do that. What are you people... Oh, fuck. What are you people doing in my house? Oh, right. I was trying to keep things quiet and sneak out, wasn't I? Whoa, check it out, chat. It's Sir Basler. Huge fan of yours, sir. I'm finding this criminal trying to rob your home. Yeah, I was stealing, I grab a nearby houseplant. This vase! Yep, this vase looks really expensive. I was stealing this vase. Not to worry, sir. I'll have this thief taken care of in a matter of... Get the fuck out, both of you. But... House security. Okay, that's all the time we have for fighting crime today. If you enjoyed the stream, drop a follow and some bits, and I am out of here. I'll just be leaving if that's cool with you. Ahem, the vase. Oh shit, sorry, almost forgot. I set down the vase I was pretending to steal, then book it the hell out of there. Well, that's not ideal, but believe it or not, I'd call that a clean exit from the situation. Basler thinks I'm a petty criminal, so he won't know I've already swiped a copy of his phone and everything on it. And I got out of there without getting punched in the face by Cape, or having to punch anyone in the face. It's a win-win. I slip off into the night, hop a rideshare back to the mining facility, kick off part 2 of the plan. Did you know Masks have their own crime-flavored rideshare app? It's true. For a few bucks, Getaway will get you the fuck away from your current situation. Not that I can afford a gold-class Getaway, the kind of driver who can evade a phalanx of police cars and escape a bank robbery clean. But even a bronze Getaway has a soundproof barrier between passenger and driver, giving me some privacy to work with Gibson on the road. I'll give this to Sir Basler. His not a phone is a hell of a thing. Guy's rich enough to basically make a single-user line of portable electronics to go with a single-user social network. Cracking this is gonna take time. What would really help here would be the PIN number to get this thing unlocked and open. Maybe it's, it's probably boobs. He was telling us all about how he typed 58008 into a calculator to make boobs. This is ridiculous. It can't possibly be. Wait, it worked? That actually worked, I'm in. That's the power of social engineering, baby. And offloading the job of remembering stuff to your mysterious head voice. Well, gosh, thanks, mysterious head voice. System's unlocked and I've got full Basler access. So we'll have access to his systems once we break into... Yep, we're all set. Let's sit back and enjoy the ride then. Want to play I Spy? Sure, I spy with my little eye. And thus we return to the world's most useless pile of silicone known as which is not as tasty as it sounds. Our getaway driver lets us outside the building to complete tonight's main objective. Hijacking the control center. That's the next step. Okay, I've got a complete structural layout of the building. A perk of honing Basler. Check your phone for the details. Sending now. Well, I see at least 5 approaches to the control center. Good work, Gib. So you can avoid the scary men with guns now. Child's play. Let's ride. My talent and his resources, we scoot right through the place like we own it. Or pwn it, I guess. If that's actually a word. Kinda makes me eager for some high security facilities to be routed through poorly designed apps. Though without Gibson, I'd be pretty screwed when that day comes. I'm gonna save just before we do anything else, just in case. After slipping past a few guards and sneaking through some air ducts, we finally arrive at the nerve center of delightfully unoccupied. This is Basler's private work zone. Why would he ever allow anyone else in? Especially at this time of night. Okay, connecting through the not a phone and primary control systems now, and we're in! Now to use his own AI systems to launch our own coin. Question, how long is this gonna take? We only have maybe an hour or so before the guys with guns notice we're in here. Can you seriously catfish a bunch of speculative investors into buying your fake money and cash it all out before that? Relax. These jokers move at internet speed, wanting to buy them as early as possible to avoid missing out on a good thing. So what do we want to call our new crypto coin? Penis? Oh god damn it. We should call it something like, I don't know. Yes, penis? We really want to call it penis? God damn it. Penis! Pronounced pennies, plural, but really it's a giant dick joke. Everyone will bend over to get some penis. Gotta get your hands on your own penis before it's too late. I like it. Okay, loading up penis into the AI. Forming the blockchain, warming up the miners, bots promoting it as the next big thing. It's working. We've already got early buy-in. Probably from other crypto bros using AI to scoop coins as soon as they hit the markets. Fully automated luxury space capitalism. Love to see it. It's trickling down now that the automated systems have grabbed the first wave. Other investors could use a little encouragement. What would entice them? Can I draft up some language for the bots to use? Sure, I'll use an AI chatbot to mix it up a bit and spread your words far and wide. What approach should we use? Extra penis with every purchase of penis? They're doubling penis. Anytime you mint penis, you get extra penis. It's the most innovative coin ever. Oh, really? That's gonna make this go slower. The coins are doubled. Yeah, we'll make it up in volume. This is how business people do the business shit. Okay, we'll adjust the crypto accordingly, and let's see if we get a big buy-in. Well, we have more investment, but it's moving at the same pace since twice the buys of half-price coins cancel out. Oh, fuck. Are we in trouble? No, we'll be okay. Just taking longer than expected. A few awkward minutes later, and we're approaching the green line on the monitor. Okay, once we cross this line, we'll have enough coins to cash out and buy crypto computer hardware for the boss. Almost there, almost there. Uh-oh, it's slowing down. What? But it was soaring just a second ago. How fast do these things change? Look at this comment thread. Don't fall for penis. It's a rug pull. You can't trust anything coming out of... How many times has Basler made up a coin just to dump it after talking it up? Stay strong, apes. We need reassurances, and fast. Oh, do we throw more conspiracy theories into the mix? I think we do. Clearly, everyone not on board with penis are spreading fear, uncertainty, and doubt. You don't know anything about crypto and somehow you found their favorite catchphrase? I don't know tech, but I know scams. Mom and Dad taught me the best routines. Ahem. To continue, don't listen to these paranoid losers. They're just envious we're all going to be as rich as Sir Basler. All hail Sir Basler! Oh, nice touch. Basler's practically worshipped by these guys. Okay, let's see if that did it. Yes! We got enough! We're past the green line. Okay, you know what to do, Gibson. Pull that rug. Selling off our entire stock of penis now. Numbers go up and down on the monitors, and the line for penis, which has been sailing to the moon, finally crashes to Earth. We got it. A fully packed wallet. I'm lining up Basler's systems to scoop up computer hardware and ship it directly to the boss now. We'll be there by morning. And I'm thinking we need to get the hell out of here before someone notices we just scammed the entire crypto scene. Won't get any arguments here. Let's bail. We slip out of the control room just as the guards are converging on it. No doubt Basler's finally realizing his not a phone didn't work anymore. When he finally gets control over his systems, he'll realize someone just dragged his rep through the mud. And maybe the other crypto fans will finally get wise to him scamming them. Maybe. Okay, I got 4 stars. That's not bad. We obtained loot. Look at all this data. Look at it. It's amazing. I barely crunched for an hour and I'm already leagues ahead of where I was in my research. The results are promising. Great. So cancer is cured? Not yet. Not for a long time. I have a lot of simulations to run, trials to design, and further research to do. Can't rush science. But thanks to your efforts, I'll have the resources to do this right. Thanks a bunch, Gibson. And to you too, Penny. Woohoo! I got top billing! Well deserved. And now a victory nap. Mind if I curl up on one of these desks, Doc? Mikasa Sukasa. Go right ahead. Gib hops down, crosses the room like he owns the place, and curls up for a well-deserved rest. Think we're off to a good start. It's nice having a mass to work with that understands my ambitions. Soon this world will realize the error it made in turning its back on me. Meaning world domination and making fools pay for crossing you? Of course not. I meant... Relax, dude. I know what you mean, and I'm good with doing good. Right. I still have to do your crimer payout. Hang on a minute. We both take out our phones to confirm the transaction. Total payday minus service fee, minus convenience fee, minus overhead costs, minus finder's fee, service charge, yada yada. What the hell? That's all I earned after all my hard work? Crimer took nearly 85%. Hey, I did a pretty damn good job on that caper. Why aren't you giving me more than that? It's not up to me. Crimer picks your pocket and mine. The service fees I have to pay to work with you are ridiculous. This is barely enough to cover Gibson's medical bills. Don't worry. Remember the doctor I recommended to you? She won't charge you out the ass for his treatment. You'll be fine. Okay, just kind of sucks, you know? Look, maybe you can't get stinking rich off Crimer, but keep working with me and I'll see what under-the-table benefits and bonuses I can wrangle. We'll figure something out, okay? So I can expect more contracts from you on Crimer? Sure, works for me. I'm liking this guy. He's got a good head on his shoulders. I could see us making this a long-term thing. What do you think? You're really into him, aren't you? I'm in favor of you two becoming an item. It's been a long time since I met someone with genuine compassion for humanity. He's rough around the edges, but with a strong heart. That's something I want in my life. This music in particular sounds so familiar to me. And I don't know if I'm placing associations or if this is in something else. I'd love to work with you more, Isaac. I think you're a good person, and that's rare. And I hope you can see me as a good person in time, too. Courtship begun! I can already see it, Penny, and I'd love to see you again. Call me? You kind of need to call me. That's how the app works. Oh, right. Well, I'll call you then. Have a pleasant evening, Penny. Long day, long night, but a productive caper, all in all. Can't wait to see what comes next. Woo! Caper complete! We got 4 stars! That's not bad. I'll take it. Yes, I want to save the game. Unfortunately though, friends, as much as I'd love to play more, we'll leave things there because I gotta go sleep soon, considering I gotta work tomorrow. But I'm excited. I'm excited to delve into more. I'm very excited. I'm really enjoying this. It's been a lot of fun so far. I can't wait to play more. Next week, though. As for other streams this week, I won't be streaming tomorrow, but you can catch me on Archon's channel, who I will shout out, doing Blood on the Clock Tower with the Botsy crew. So you can see me there. As for now, though, folks, we're gonna find someone to throw a raid over to. Who's streaming? Let's see. Who are we gonna raid over to? We are going to raid over to I'm looking. We are going to raid over to Voxelotl VT, who is doing a brand new debut. She is a Gobelotl now. She has become Goblin. And as a fellow Goblin, we embrace new goblins. So, it's very, very exciting. We're gonna send some love over to her. She looks incredible. It looks like she's playing some Dark Souls during this debut, so that's super exciting. We're gonna send everyone over there. Thank you guys for joining. I hope you had fun, and I'll see you, I guess, Thursday for Luigi's Mansion, which, brand new playthrough, yay! Bye-bye, folks.